Hey guys, what is up? How is it going with you guys? Today we're going to be playing some more Astroneer. This is episode 8, and we're going to be going ahead and just striving for Nanocarbon Alloy. Now this is a very, advanced resource. This is basically one of the arguably hardest resources to make in the game. So it's going to be kind of a journey. So let's break this down real quick, okay? So titanium alloy. Let's see here. So we've already made this once for our large space shuttle, so we kind of already have the gist of it. So titanium, which we get on Glacio, plus nitrogen, which we can get with our atmospheric condenser on this planet, Silva, or I mean it's practically almost like Earth, but then graphene. We've also made that before, but it's a little bit more complicated. Now graphene is graphite and hydrazine. Graphite we get from the soil centrifuge, and hydrazine is ammonium and hydrogen. Hydrogen we get on this planet, atmospheric condenser, same thing as nitrogen. And then ammonium we also get from the soil centrifuge, or we can also harvest it in other places. So that's titanium alloy. You combine it with the nitrogen, and yeah, you get titanium alloy, which is one of the components of nanocarbon alloy. Now, I've talked about it before, but nanocarbon alloy, the most important thing, or the most useful part of it is RTGs. Now, I mean, I have these QT RTGs right here, which are basically very small versions of them. And basically, nanocarbon alloy makes bigger RTGs, which are the exact same as a QT RTG, constant power without fuel, except that they are bigger and better and go on your actual base, and basically are just I think it's 4 times better. I think it's 4 units a second for each one. So it's basically very, very useful, and we don't have to worry about power ever again if we get enough of them, is kind of the point. So we're going to go skip helium real quick, and then steel. So for steel, we need iron, which we have found on Glacio, and we also need carbon, which we have right here, smelted organic, right? And then argon, we is another gas that we need to get on a different planet, but it's actually on Glacio. So we can fly over there with an atmospheric condenser and get some argon, come back and make some steel. And then we have titanium alloy and steel. Alright, but then we need helium. And helium is another gas, and I believe it only spawns on Atrox. Yeah, helium, right there. So we need to go to this planet, and it's basically the most dangerous planet, I guess. It's not really that dangerous because, I mean, there's no creatures. It's all just plants. But we need to get helium there. But I don't think we're going to make it to that in this episode. Getting nanocarbon alloy will probably be at least 2 episodes. So we have a lot of the main stuff we need for space travel now. Now, I believe we still have a bit of fuel. Yeah, we have enough to go to a planet and back. So I have an atmospheric condenser that I made off camera right here, and we're just going to fly over to Glacio and get some argon and then come back. So that's kind of the plan. That way we can make some steel, and then actually we might get to helium today, because honestly, this argon really shouldn't take very long, at all. Especially because it's the only gas on Glacio, so realistically it should be pretty abundant, right? Unless it just barely has any gas at all, I guess. Okay, look at that. Beacon is right there. Oh, crap. Wait, one of them is the landing pad, and one of them is the other one. Yeah, because we put the landing pad on there. I almost forgot about that. I was confused, because which one do I pick? Looks like we actually landed on the landing pad. Now, we're going to move that to there. Now, the problem is if we don't land on the landing pad next time, I want to put this, right there, in case if that helps for me to discern it. Now, also, I actually forgot to mention that I built these large storages. I talked about this in the last episode. It was just 3 ceramic each, and I put them in here so we can carry basically more of these items to different planets. So we have this, and we honestly don't really need this research chamber. Yeah, it's nice, but we don't need it at the moment, at least. So we can put down the atmospheric condenser, and let's find argon. Yeah, 100 pressure or something like that. I don't know, whatever that stands for. Let's throw down our RTG really quickly just to help with power while the wind is off, especially. And we kind of just need this to go ahead and give us some argon. We'll probably wait for at least 5, if not maybe a bit more. We can bring back all of this iron as well, probably. Well, maybe not all of it. I'm not sure because I don't have any medium storages in there or anything. to hold more of like the small ones, because if you look on the storages, we only have 2 in each of these, so that plus that's probably only going to take up 1 spot, because we're going to leave the atmospheric condenser here this time since I made an extra. So we could probably take all the iron back. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this argon. Alright, there we go. The argon just finished up. I'm going to grab that, grab our RTG. And I already loaded the iron into the bag. I'm just going to keep this in my inventory because there's really no point. This is pretty much all we needed, though. Like, there's not really much of a point for us to stay here any longer. I also wanted to get, like, some titanium or something. But I don't think we're even going to, like, really bother with that. We're just going to go ahead and head back now. Now, I know I said we probably aren't going to get to helium in this episode, but honestly, now, like, rethinking it, I wouldn't be surprised if we do. We are going to have to make some more fuel real quick because we did just run out. But really, all we need to do is go to Atrox and set up a base with an atmospheric condenser where we can get helium. Honestly, we might even be able to make a nanocarbon alloy this episode. I thought it was going to take longer, but now that I'm, like, really thinking about it, it's a lot easier than I really considered. So all we got to do is go throw this over here. Bang. And then, okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can make a titanium alloy and a steel really quickly. So titanium, pretty simple. Let's go grab a titanium. I know we're also going to need an iron, actually, so I'm just going to grab an iron while I'm looking over it all the way over there. I'm just going to, actually, I might as well keep it in my inventory. Then we need graphene, and graphene, I think it's just 1 graphite that I need, right? Yeah, then we need hydrazine. Hydrazine, we need ammonium, which means we're going to have to fill up soil, which is not fun. I mean, we don't have to fill up soil. We could go find some, but that's not, I don't know, it's kind of easier when you don't go looking for it. So I'm going to go ahead and go grab some soil real quick. Alright, get that ammonium. Okay, so we just got all the soil we needed, but now we have to sit here and wait for this to go. So while we wait for that, we can work on some other things. We are going to make one more as well, obviously, for the hydrazine. So we need that for the graphene, which we need that for the titanium alloy, and we have the titanium and nitrogen. Actually, I'm going to put this stuff on here just because save a bit of time. Move that up to there. So now steel-wise, we have iron, we have argon, and we actually already have carbon. So we can literally make the steel right now. So we might as well just go ahead and do that. So that's one of the 3 things done, I guess. And there's 1 ammonium. Fill that back up with the other 2. Grab the other ammonium. And now we gotta wait for that to be done. But we have our steel for our nanocarbon alloy. So we're one of the 3 done. We still need helium and titanium alloy. For titanium alloy, we only need the 1 more ammonium, so we can make graphene, and then we can make it. So then we're going to go get helium, and I have some stuff ready for Atriox, Atriox, I think it's just Atriox. I have a small printer, a medium printer. I think I put some stuff over here as well. I have 2 large platforms and a large printer. I also want to bring an atmospheric condenser and a soil centrifuge, maybe even a smelting furnace and some storages. I want to get like a really solid base over there that I can just use for like absolutely everything. And just get like everything done. So I'm going to work on that while all of this stuff is crafting. So, let's see, another like atmospheric condenser is iron, glass, and plastic. Glass, we're going to need another quartz, which means we're going to need more soil. So I can do that in a second, but what was it again? Iron, glass, and plastic, I think. Plastic is made in here, but we're kind of busy with this right now. What do we need for it again, though, real quick? Plastic, carbon, and compound. Okay, so we need to get carbon, which means we need organic. So let's grab just like 1 organic really quick, because we don't really need more than 1. There we go. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we had 1 laying around, but whatever. Throw that on there to smell. Titanium alloys done. Now we just need the helium. So now we're just gonna work on what we want to bring. Glass-wise, we're gonna need more soil. We really only need to fill up like 1 canister. So let's just go ahead and go fill that up real quick. Okay, so we have the carbon and the iron. Let me just make sure that was right. And then we just need, we need to make it into plastic really quick. Then we just need glass. You know, it is super nice though. Like, all this getting soil is kind of a pain. It is really, really nice that you can, I don't actually have to go into a cave to go and get quartz, or to go in, or go find ammonium, or go find graphite, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of nice not having to do that. Although it is kind of annoying just digging for it. But cool all the same. Okay, so that was the wrong one. We can make 2 quartz. I mean, almost technically like 2.5, but it doesn't really work like that. By just making like half a quartz, you could like make 2 half of quartz and like put it together, something that'd be kind of cool. But and then we're gonna need another platform though, actually, because we also want to bring a smelting furnace, because we need a platform for our printers, atmospheric condenser, soil centrifuge, and smelter actually. So we're gonna need a whole nother platform on top of that then, right? Yeah. Crap. Well, that's smelting. Let's just honestly build another platform first, because that should finish pretty quickly. Let's honestly just smelt both of this quartz. Like, yeah, we could use it for a beacon. Actually, it's already too late. It's already too late. I was gonna say we actually will need a beacon, but are we using a beacon on this planet? No, we aren't, are we? Yeah, well, it's a little late for the quartz. The quartz is already kind of gone. I mean, I'll probably just grab some more soil. But then we need compound to make the plastic. Bang. Then we have the plastic, iron, and glass, which we can use to make the atmospheric condenser. Man, this is a lot of stuff, though. I don't even know what we're going to do for, like, power yet, honestly. Huh. Maybe I'll just make some more, like, medium wind turbines or something. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. We also need to make sure this actually does all fit. We need to take out this iron, because this is not going to all fit if we don't take out this iron. I can just tell you that right now. Let's just go ahead and just take this out really quickly, and we can just pull it all off of this. So that might be a bit faster. Grab that one. I think we just have this one left. Yep. Okay. So let's start putting this stuff on. So we have 1 platform, 2 platforms. We have like 4 platforms. Half of our shuttle's gonna be full of platforms. Then we have a printer. We have atmospheric condenser, soil centrifuge, and smelting furnace. That should be perfect. There's also something else I want to make, actually, which are medium storage silos, which are 2 titanium each. But they are very, very useful. They're basically like medium storages, except they store 24 slots instead of, like, what is it, 8? So quite a bit more effective, if you ask me, at least. Now we need to make a soil centrifuge, which we need aluminum for, so we have to go do that in a second. Then we also need a smelting furnace, which is 2 more resin, which we also don't have. So I'm gonna go get some aluminum real quick, get some soil, make some resin, the whole shebang, right? So yeah. Alright, just got out of the caves, guys, and we got a bunch of good stuff, actually. So we have our 1 aluminum that we need, and then I also got 1 quartz, which I'm gonna make into a beacon, like, right now, just so I don't accidentally do anything else with it. We have enough titanium to make another silo. That was already in my inventory, though. And then we also got a bit of soil, which we can turn into just a bunch of resin, is all I'm going to do with it, really. So, resin. Let's take that back. We got a bunch of, like, random soil canisters here. I don't know what's really going on, but whatever. So, we need to make the smelting furnace and a soil centrifuge. So we need to grab 1 more compound. That is not compound. Not even close to it, but let's grab the aluminum and we can make the soil centrifuge. And we just need to get out of the way. I'm trying to grab this compound. I think we have enough. Oh yeah, we have plenty of compound. In order to get, what's way over here? What am I doing? The smelting furnace. We just need 2 resin, which is now right here. So my backpack is full. So that. There we go. And smelting furnace. So now, I mean, we have most of the things we need, but I want to get 1 medium storage silo for each thing, so 4, right? Also, I don't really need to bring 4 soil canisters. Like, 2 is plenty to, like, actually get the soil centrifuge working. So we have 3, and then let's make 1 more, so I can at least have 1 on each thing, and 1 more titanium. So it's kind of expensive when you try to get all these medium storage silos on like every single platform. So that's why I'm not bothering on making 2, because they fit in the same slot as a medium storage, so I can put 1 on each side of the large platform B. But we don't really have that kind of titanium, and I want to save a good amount of titanium for when we get RTG, or not RTGs, like, well, yeah, RTGs, but nanocarbon alloy more specifically. So I think we're pretty much ready. I was going to make some wind turbines. I mean, we don't really have much room. Here's the thing, actually. I can just totally just take these ones. If I can package them at all, I can. Because then I can... Do we have any graphite? We used our 1 graphite. I just don't want to run the whole base on like 1 or 2 QT RTGs, you know? So I'm thinking that bringing the wind turbines would be a good idea, but maybe we should just like go look for like a packager or 2 in these exo crate things. Because I mean, we could probably find some pretty fast. In fact, I see one right there. Probably gonna want, well, let's see, how many slots do we have? We have 3 slots. So we could just get 3 packagers and then 3 wind turbines. I think we only have 3 wind turbines anyway. Getting a little risky out here. But, I mean, hopefully we won't die. Come on. There we go. Where's 1 more crate area? I'm going to go over to this tether line real quick. That way, you know, we don't actually die, because that would not be very healthy for me, you know. Dying is not, if you guys didn't know, dying is actually not very healthy for your body. So I'd prefer to avoid doing that. It seemed like there were so many, and all of a sudden there's like none. That's so weird. Okay, there's 1 over there. Actually, that might be 1 where you have to blow up and it doesn't actually have anything around it. I think it is. Yeah, because it's like sealed. It's not just like a broken crate. Let's see. There's 1 over here. Yeah, I'm gonna go way over here. Hopefully it has a packager. I think they might all spawn with at least 1, if not like 2 maybe. But I'm not entirely sure. Okay, I already see 1. Oh, this one has 2. I would grab them both. We do only have 3 slots, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, now we technically have 1, but you know what I mean. We had 3 slots to get packagers with, you know. Hopefully these wind turbines will be decent enough to actually help. Now, like, I don't know. I don't know if the wind is very much on Aatrox. I don't know if it's actually going to be useful, because the wind turbines are pretty good on Glacio. You just can't, I mean, you can fully rely on them, but it's not really the best. But honestly, though, like, if we can't get the wind turbines to be, like, fully effective, then we can just get a bunch of small generators and keep it filled with organic as well, because that'll work, really. It's just not really the most fun, because, you know, you have to go and constantly gather organic and stuff. But, you know, it does work. So I think, actually, I might actually... Wait, I only have 3 storage silos. Yeah, I don't have the 4th one in my inventory. Crap. I don't have any of this stuff in my inventory either. Oh, shoot. I gotta rethink this then, huh? We could definitely make do with 1 soil canister. So we can do that. Let's see. Also, we need to make some more fuel, but we can do that in a second. So, beacon... So, I want the 4 medium storage silos. Like, 100% want that. And we probably want these. I mean, we could get the stuff to make them on the other planet. But Well, realistically, I could just grab one compound and have it in this slot to make a small printer. And that'll basically be the same thing, right? Oops, did I pass it? I think I did. Small printer. Yeah, and that'll be the same thing as carrying an actual small printer, right? Except it'll fit in that spot right there. And I don't know if we can do anything about this medium printer. I don't think there's really anything to be done. Like, I can't fit it on the ship. And unless I can attach it to there. Or wait. Dude, can I put it in one of the fuel slots? Dude, that would be crazy. I really hope that works. If it doesn't, then oh well, we'll just have to make one while we're there. But dude, that would be sick. Also, I'm curious if all of these three, like, together are actually enough to make anything. It is enough to make, like, a little bit. Oh, I didn't realize I could make it in, like, sets of, like, 2. Oh, that's interesting. But I need ammonium. So, yeah, let's drop this stuff. We're going to need to make a whole hydrazine, so we're going to need our 4 slots, or their, 4 soil canisters, because that's fun. So let's just, go get soil over and over again. It's just the same thing. Alright, so I just got all the soil we need in order to make more fuel. So we're going to go ahead and throw this stuff on here, like always, make some ammonium. There we go. We're going to switch this over to hydrazine, and we only have 1 more hydrogen. Actually, wait, that's fine, but we should probably get this to make more hydrogen. 5 more hydrogen. Is this both nitrogen? Okay, yeah, I mean, we must have used, like, some out of this or something, so that one has, like, 4, and this one has 1, and it could be combined, which is kind of annoying, but... actually, I was going to plan on filling up this medium gas canister with helium, but I don't think I really want to do that anymore, because that actually would be kind of annoying. It'd be kind of cool, actually, if I could bring the buggy as well, but I just don't really have any space. I definitely could do something like that in the future if I'm, like, going back to that place, but it's just not really going to work when I still need to set up the whole base. Okay. So if we get rid of most of our soil canisters, we will have enough space. Gosh dang, I gave the small one. So let's take this one, because it already has some in it, and it'll be easier, so we might as well take it. So we have 1, 2, 3, and we are completely full. So we are good, and we can make the hydrazine in a second. And this is already, like, full of, like, 5 more hydrogen. Bang. Done. That is sweet. So we have 5 hydrogen and 5 nitrogen. So that should be enough for now. Honestly, though, I might just have it make another... let's do hydrogen. Then when we get back, we can have it start another nitrogen. Just to keep our resources up, because I don't want to have to sit there and just wait for it to make it. I mean, it doesn't take very long, obviously, especially with, like, full power. But, once those solar panels go out, though, yeah, our power is going to struggle, actually, now that I think about it. It really is. Yeah, that kind of stinks. Let's throw our RTG on here really quickly, because that should help a lot. Let's actually cancel this really quickly. Give this chemistry lab all of the power to make it go a bit faster. I think it's still going a bit slower than usual, because, I mean, well, like, practically the only thing powering it is this, which is 1 unit, and the RTG, which is 1 unit. We can throw another unit on there, though. Yeah, nothing else is really powering it right now, so it's a little rough. Now, actually, if we could bring both of these RTGs, that would be super sweet. We could bring one on our back, and then we could also actually take this one and put it on the other fuel slot. Hear me out. Put it on this other fuel slot, and then we can put the actual fuel in the final fuel slot. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. I didn't mean to put it on the ship, I just wanted to sit it there. And there we go. I think we are ready to blast off. So honestly, let's just, like, literally go for it. Just YOLO. If we forget anything and we die, then, well, that kind of sucks. I mean, I don't think we're really going to die, because, I mean, we could always just fly back because we have enough fuel. But, So we're going to Aatrox. Now, RTGs, like we're gonna be able to make nanocarbon alloy once we get helium, but RTGs we also are gonna need lithium for. So we're going to have to go to another planet for that. So we're not really to RTGs yet, but we are gonna be to nanocarbon alloy, which is probably the biggest step towards RTGs. Let's start by just getting like a flat area. That doesn't look that flat. It's kind of on an angle. Let's see if I can just like build this up a little bit and see if I can get like a flat piece. That's pretty flat. That is not that flat. Okay, I don't know, but we're gonna do this. This is using up all of the extra soil I had though. So yeah, that doesn't really work how I want it to. Actually, we can dig all under this and then just basically flatten out a bridge over it. It's kind of huge brain. Basically just want a big platform. I think we can just make this work for now. So let's pull off all of our platforms. And let's just go and at least get them into a spot that works. Hopefully we didn't like obstruct the landing site, because that would really suck. So now we just need to connect all these up to each other. This is kind of scuffed, honestly. Just a little bit. And now we can put all of the things down. Atmospheric condenser. I just realized that we're gonna... Actually, no, never mind. I was gonna say that we have like literally like no room at all to actually put down our turbines. But since we're only using up one space, like with the storage silos on each one, we can just use the other space for the wind turbines. I didn't want to put two on that one. Oops. There we go. And then wind turbine, wind turbine, wind turbine. Okay, so this is what's so good about having storage in your spaceship, because like look at this. We just have all of this like from literally nothing. Like we used to start with like just like small printers and stuff. Actually, I forgot that I want this to be a full printer platform, and we don't really need a silo on this. So let's move this silo to there. But we don't really have anywhere to put this other turbine, do we? We can probably put the small printer alone and put the medium printer right there. So let's put the small printer like right here. Okay. So yeah, this is kind of a mess. Let's go ahead and just clear some of this out to get some more soil. And let's flatten this out a bit more, and maybe we can adjust these platforms a little bit. This one out of the ground. Okay. Now we need to make, or no, we don't need to make the medium printer. It's right here. Bang. And then the other QT-RTG as well. And we can start getting some power. I'm just going to throw them down on the sides of this. Put ours there as well. And there we go. And we're just going to start gathering helium. Helium does not have that much pressure, I guess, in this place. So that kind of sucks. But other than that, I mean, we're doing okay, I guess. That is a aggressive plant, which I am going to kill. There we go. Now, we're going to need to get our soil centrifuge going, getting compound to get small generators to get things to move faster. Honestly, I think I'm just going to, like, leave the base how it is, like, right now, and just go ahead and try and get the helium and then get out of here. Because, like, honestly, oh, crap, we don't have our QT-RTG, though, huh? You know, just for now, we're going to take ours back. Because, well, we kind of like really need to get this going. Otherwise, we're going to be running off of the 2 QT-RTGs. This is also a hazard thing. Yeah, but there's not really a lot of organic on this planet, if you couldn't tell already. So it's kind of a pain. Okay, so we have 1 full canister. 4 compound, which will be 4 generators, which we're going to need 4 organic for, which we do not have. So, okay, look, we got a bunch of organic right here. That is also a hostile plant. There are a lot of hazardous plants on this planet, so it's kind of tough. I mean, it's not really like that hard because I mean, like I was saying earlier, they're just plants. They don't run at you or anything like that. So it's not that bad, but it can be kind of scary randomly whenever, especially if you like don't know what it is, if that makes sense. This is running so slow. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do something different. We're gonna shut that off, and this can run a lot faster. Wow. And we're just gonna go ahead and let that finish. We're gonna put the other RTG on there while we're just sitting here waiting. We might as well. And we're gonna actually let's make the power area like over here, because the atmospheric condenser doesn't really need like 2 storage silos. So, oops, I didn't want to put it on like that. I need a small generator. Also, I think I'm going to switch to this with this turbine, because like I was saying, the atmospheric condenser doesn't actually really even need that stuff. So let's go and start it up now. Now that we are starting to have actual generators. I'm not sure if we're really going to get more than 4. I don't know. It's still blinking red right there, which means we still don't have enough power. Even just to run that one, because like it's just, I don't know if we're really going to be able to keep up with it organic wise. Okay, we probably do want more, because that is still very, very slow. So we're going to go ahead and just go gather organic and soil at the same time. Actually, we have a whole soil thing already. So we can make more compound, get more generators. We also need more organic. It honestly might be easier, instead of going to actually gather organic, just digging for it. Like, not digging for it, but like digging soil and then making that into organic at the same time. Oh, I need my RTG back. Honestly, I think I'll just keep mine in my backpack, because it's just honestly like a lot easier when it's already just sitting in your backpack. Like if I don't take it off and put it back on. Oh, there's a research item right there actually, but you know, we didn't bring a research chamber, so it's not actually very useful, but whatever. It's there if we ever build a research chamber here, right? Alright, we officially got 1 helium, which means we could make 1 nanocarbon alloy, but I don't think it's really worth leaving yet. Oh, we do not have oxygen right here. Yeah, actually, we might want to make one of these compounded tethers. Just for the sake of not having to send right next to our rocket. So we need to make organic with this. We go for organic. And this one will be a tether, which is this way, I think. Tethers, perfect. Throw that on there as well. And now we can place tether like right here. There we go, and that kind of expands it out quite a bit already. And we just kind of need to keep digging, because we're going to need more and more and more organic just to power this thing up. I think once we get 5 helium, I'm going to call it good, because then we can make, well, if we get lithium as well, we can make 5 RTGs, right? And if we can make 5 RTGs, we could bring 1 or 2 over here to make helium a lot easier to get. And I just don't think it's worth going through getting a ton of helium while it's such a pain right now. I don't even have the canister on my inventory. What am I doing? I'm so dumb. Anyway, I was wondering why this circle was black. I didn't, man, I should have noticed that sooner. I'm so stupid. Like I was saying though, like it's just not worth going through all of the annoyance of sitting here with like no power trying to get a bunch of helium, especially when the atmospheric condenser uses so much power, when we could just get a little bit, go back, get a ton more power, and then come back here and get more when we need it. So I think that's kind of going to be the idea. So yeah, I think 5 is going to be plenty. Like I said, we could bring 1 or 2 back, leave 3 out of the main base. I mean, with the wind turbines, solar panels, and batteries, the main base was pretty much always powered. Like, we honestly didn't even really need RTGs. But as we get bigger machines and stuff, we might... It's really nice to have them anyways, is what I'm trying to say, basically. But we need to get all of this organic. We need to make more. And we need to continue filling as many of those as possible. And now that I can actually see, I think I actually am going to tether over here for this organic, because there is a lot of organic right here, which I can get soil. And actually, yeah, maybe going and actually harvesting soil organic would be better, because I mean I get soil at the same time. I don't get soil as fast, but I get it like at the same time as just gathering organic, so it's probably worth it, huh? Let's go right over to here. Gather up all of this organic. It's just not even wasted tether right here. Let's just gather up all of this. Is this rock? It is. Luckily, drill mod 1 is really all we need. In the future, we'll probably upgrade out the better drill mods, especially for the rock on Glacio. But it looks like even this one, actually, when we get really deep on any planet, I think that we actually do need the upgrade drill mod anyway. I'm not sure if we're gonna go to that. I want to at least make automated nanocarbon alloy. I mean, it won't be like fully automated, but it will be, as long as I put in some of the resources, it'll automatically craft it all, which is really, really sick. So that'll be really cool. Okay. So this thing is almost at 4. You can tell by looking in there, right? Yeah, these wind turbines, I don't think it's done anything. Like, yeah, 5 units a second, that sounds good, but when the wind isn't blowing, it's literally worthless. So, yeah, actually, I forget. I can just put this organic on here, and when the generators run out, it will just fill into the generators. And this is probably going to be enough power now to get this 5th one. I don't think we're even going to need any more organic, especially plus this 4 right here. So I think that that'll be good, and then we can bring the helium back. That's really all we even need to bring back. Stuff in our inventory and then the helium. Because we brought so much stuff and we're going to bring back so little. I mean, it's going to be worth a lot, but it is going to be so little, at least in amount-wise. And there is the 5th helium. So let's just grab it. And let's grab the other QT RTG. And honestly, let's just dip. See ya. Wait, we have our beacon down, right? Yeah, actually, okay, I know I was about to dip. But we might want to get some soil and make sure we build a flatter platform right here. Because I built a flat platform right on top of where the landing area was. And I don't want that to obscure like where we land. So like I want to still be able to land there. Because if we can't, then we are kind of screwed. And can't really get back to this base. I mean, we could always build another one. But like, that's just a waste of time, right? So let's just build a platform right here, and hopefully this will make it so we can land here again. And if not, then uh-oh, right? And yeah. So, now that we have this, like I said, we can't make an actual RTG yet, but we can make the nanocarbon alloy that we need for it. And we can probably go and get lithium in the next episode. I didn't actually expect to get nanocarbon alloy this fast. I thought it would take a bit longer. But that's pretty sweet getting it this early. I mean, we still have more to go, because like nanocarbon alloy by itself without lithium isn't that useful. I can make large resource canisters, which we will do in the future, but it's not like something that I really need to do or would help me to do like right now. And nanocarbon alloy. This is huge, because now we actually have all of the resources to make nanocarbon alloy, which just kind of is insane. Refined nanocarbon alloy. And sick, dude. It looks pretty sick. I mean, it's the same style as titanium alloy and like steel and stuff like that. But it's still is cool. So, what do we get for doing that? Ooh, portable oxygenator. Oh, it's just this schematic, though. I'm pretty sure that's a pretty expensive schematic. Actually, though, to make RTGs, I'm pretty sure I don't even have enough bytes right now anyway. Even if I did have the lithium, I still need to get some more bytes. Not a lot, but I still do need to get a little bit more. But that is pretty crazy, guys. So honestly, if you guys did enjoy, just go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.